All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out here toiling in this truth. I'm Pathaka Moth, GMS Dallas, and I'm just coming back at you with a really quick lamb back on last night's dealing with a Christian, man. As you can see on the screen, GMS Dallas meets Mr. I Don't Know, live camp. And it was basically dealing with a Christian who came up with no knowledge. He didn't have anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Very proud, but didn't know anything. You know what I'm saying? And this particular lesson, which, I'm going to go back and watch again because I know there's a lot of points and lessons that can come out of just this one particular live stream from last night. And here's one, just going to be real quick, just to the point. Nothing long. Just gonna make a really quick point because just these Christians don't they don't study, man. They don't research. They don't look anything up. Which of course us in the know that's in this knowledge and that's been called into this this beautiful light, this truth, have learned from our apostles and elders, of Great Millstone, beginning starting with Apostle Tahar, to there's things you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to study. You're gonna have to read. You're gonna have to you got to learn the Hebrew and look into these Hebrew words, look up the Greek, go into the Greek words. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get into maps. You know what I'm saying? That's why simple, just really quick, when you read the Bible, you'll read things like Babylon. You know what I'm saying? That's why these people think that the Bible is not relevant and it's just a bunch of stories that's has nothing to do. No, man. When you understand, you look up ancient maps, you know what I'm saying, or look up maps, and then you go to the ancient maps, you'll come to find out that those lands are still here, man. Babylon, Damascus, and all these different lands that the Bible speaks about, they're still here on the earth, man, which some of them still have their names today, but some of them have been changed, man. Esau changed names, And but when you look in like the region, like where it says Babylon, and you look that up on an ancient map, you'll come to find out that region today is Iraq, man. So Babylon is still here. It's just named something different in these times, Iraq. But you have to know these things. You have to look these things up to learn these things, man. And Christians aren't doing any of that, man. They're not studying. And the scriptures say to study to show thyself approved, rightly dividing the word, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't do that, man. So they come up very proud, thinking they know something, and they know nothing, man. Which, as a matter of fact, before I even get into, let me get that real quick. These people think they know something and they don't know nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that real quick. Studying 1 Corinthians, I believe it's the 8th chapter. It goes to Proverbs, really. Wasn't even in the Old Testament. Phones be tripping, man. Every time. No, not sometime, every time. This is 1 Corinthians 8 and verse 2, and it reads, "And if any man thinks that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know." And that's the average Christian, man. They think they know something, but they don't know nothing, especially as they should know it. You know what I'm saying? They come up thinking that they know something because they learn the ways of Christianity, which has nothing to do with the Bible, man. They don't know the actual truth of the Bible. So that's what this is going into. "And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know." Not as he should. You think you know something, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But come up, as the scriptures say, hey, be quick to listen, swift to listen, or hear, and not speak, man. Roughly paraphrasing. When you come into the house of the Lord, man, because you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, man, you should be doing more listening and less talking. That dude was just running his mouth and just wasn't listening, man, just being proud, man, because he thought he knew something. But here it is right here. I'm going to read again, 1 Corinthians 8 and 2. "And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know." You don't know because you've been taught lies, man. The scriptures say this earth is in darkness, man, and these people in gross darkness from the lies and deception that, in Isaiah, the 60th chapter and verse 2 of all the lies and deception that Esau has placed in the land, man, because why? Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Revelations 12 and 9. The dragon That old serpent, the devil and Satan that deceiveth the whole world, man. That's what's wrong with Christians, and they don't realize it, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back. I'm a really quick play, a really quick excerpt from last night's live show. It does this every time too. Every time I click off of it, man, have to re-enter back into. This is crazy that I even have to do this every time, man. Beast, controlling this beast. Yes, right. But this guy that the Kahan Tazama at the moment is dealing with the which the elder Ariala is going to step in here shortly and start dealing with this dude, man. And just totally obliterated and destroyed this guy last night. You know what I'm saying? Because Christians don't know anything, but this dude is going to. They're reading about the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, which is a parable. You know what I'm saying? And Christians don't have that understanding. That's why they run the scriptures like Luke 16 to try to prove hell. The part where it says that, send Lazarus to dip his finger in water and to cool and to my, and put water on my tongue to cool my tongue from the flames, roughly paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying, in Luke the 16th chapter, because of these flames. That's not literal, man. It's just, he wants mercy, man. Because Abraham represents the promises, which is the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? And Abraham being in his bosom, Lazarus being in his bosom represents the nation of Israel being in the promises, the kingdom, and him in torments, hell, man, his hell, Israel, because the rich man represents Esau. Israel is going to be in their heaven. Esau is going to be in his hell, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's going into it. But it's a parable. It's a parable. It's a dark saying, man. It's not for any and everybody to understand and receive and understand, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just play this real quick because he's going to say who says it's a parable. And I'm going to try to play it a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, just so you can hear him say it. So listen up. Let me make sure my volume is up. And then we're going to, now I'm going to make a quick point. I got one more scripture I want to get, and then I'm going to get out of here. So let's jump back to Lazarus and the rich man. Let's go back to the parable, right?
Luke chapter,
so read it at verse 19 again.
Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man.
Jump back to Lazarus and the rich man. Let's go back to the parable, right?
Luke chapter,
so read it at verse 19 again.
Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain.
So let's jump back to Lazarus and the rich man. Let's go back to the parable, right?
Luke chapter,
so read it at verse 19 again.
Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain.
So right there, the brother, the Kahan Tazama, the priest Tazama, says, let's go back to Lazarus and the rich man, the parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Then when the brother started reading, he said, who said it's a parable? Because Christians don't believe that that's a parable. They believe that to be literal. You know what I'm saying? It's not literal. It's a parable, man. And that just proves that they don't study, they don't look anything up, which is very key, very important to the understanding of what's going on in this Bible. So let's really quick, let's go here, because I did this very simply. I went here and on my computer, which this is a screenshot on my computer, I just typed in the parable of Lazarus. And this is what popped up right here on your screen right here. It says the Bible story of Lazarus and the rich man. The Lazarus and the rich man is a well-known parable. Well-known parable. That's all I really need. I just wanted to prove the point that all you got to do is look things up, to get information, which Christians don't do. They don't read the Bible, they don't look anything up, and then they try to come up and tell you're wrong. Dude tried to say the Spirit of the Lord ain't with these men, man. Get the hell out of here, bro. But it's right there. The Bible story of Lazarus and the rich man. Lazarus and the rich man is a well-known parable. That's it, So this dude don't know what he's talking about. And as a matter of fact, what is a parable? Let's look this up real quick. I typed in parable for a definition. And it's right there in Google, parable dictionary. It says a parable. It's a noun, as a matter of fact.
Parable.
So parable, it's a noun, a simple story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson as told by Yahushua in the Gospels, which, to break that down a little bit better, it's a earthly story with pretty much with a heavenly or divine meaning, man. You know what I'm saying? But the scriptures say, as a matter of fact, that reminds me of real quick. Let me go back to the scriptures real quick. Because these things are, the Bible is coded. It's a book of mysteries. You know what I'm saying? It's a book of mysteries. And that's why the scriptures say it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High, but unto them it is not given. So real quick, those mysteries, man. This is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 26, and it reads, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints, which we know who the saints are, the Israelites, man. Psalms 50 and 5, Psalms 148 and 14, Psalms 149 and verse 1 and 2, man. But it says, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. So it's been made manifest in these times to these men that these people are coming up to and thinking they're trying to go against and can scoff against and talk trash. The mysteries have been given to these men, man, beginning starting with Apostle Tahar on down. So let's get this word mysteries real quick. This is mysteries. G3466. It's Mysterion. I'm gonna let him say it.
Strong's G 3466, Mysterion.
Mysterion, and it says, outline of biblical usage, hidden thing. So it's hid from people like this guy that came up last night. Secret, mystery. A, general mysteries, religious secrets confided only to the initiated and not to ordinary mortals. The men you see throughout the four corners of the earth, on the highways and byways, beginning starting with Apostle Tahar down, the elders, and throughout the four corners of the earth, these are the initiated. It's given to them, these secrets, these mysteries, the understandings that the Christian don't have, man. It's given to them, the initiated, and not to ordinary mortals. So that dude was an ordinary mortal with no understanding, yet they think they know something. You know what I'm saying? A hidden or secret thing, not obvious to the understanding. There it is. A hidden purpose or counsel, secret will of men of the Most High, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly. So that dude was wicked, man. He's a wicked man that the Lord didn't give the understanding to. He didn't give the mysteries, the secrets to. He's not confiding in this dude, man. He's not part of the initiated. That's why he couldn't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? So that hidden thing, the mysteries, So real quick, I'm gonna go back to the definition of parable real quick. One more time, it says in the Google parable dictionary, noun, a simple story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson as told by Yahushua in the Gospels. You know what I'm saying? That earthly story with a heavenly or divine meaning. Now let me just go here real quick, because I typed the parable of Lazarus and the rich man in my phone, and this is what came up in the parable. Which again, that's the point. Everybody knows that this is a parable, man. In the parable, Luke 16:19-31, Yahushua tells his audience, his disciples, and some Pharisees of the relationship during life and after death between an unnamed rich man and a poor beggar named Lazarus. So that just proves, it's another point proving that it's a parable. Everywhere you go, and it's saying, and don't get it twisted, you're gonna get opposite in anything you look up, man. So we're not dealing with these people that don't have any understanding, man. Anybody and everybody knows that the Lazarus and the rich man is a parable, man. You know what I'm saying? In the parable, Luke 16-19, Yahushua through 31, Yahushua tells his audience, his disciples, and some Pharisees of the relationship during life and after death between an unnamed rich man, which that unnamed rich man represents Esau, the Edomites today, so-called self-proclaimed white man. and a poor beggar named Lazarus, which that poor beggar represents the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's talking. It's a parable. That's that earthly story with that divine or heavenly meaning, man. You know what I'm saying? But these Christians can't get that, man. It's that simple, but they can't get it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't dealing with Christians, man. And that's why they're through. That dude was through last night. You know? And like the elder said, he still don't think he got anything. You know, a couple of brothers felt like, you know, maybe he finally got the Gentile thing, but the elder was like, he don't feel like he got nothing, man. So I'm inclined to agree. I don't think this dude got nothing with, but now let's really quick. Let me get one more because these people are simple. You know, Christians are simple. That dude was simple. And the scriptures speak on that. Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Christians are simple and they love simplicity, man. You know, and the scorners delight in their scorning and fools hate knowledge. He was a fool that hated knowledge. He wasn't trying to receive what these men, these initiated men, you know, these elect, hopeful elect men were trying to tell him, man, you know. Prideful. Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And the words of the Lord, the mysteries and secrets have been made known to these men, man. Beginning starting with Apostle Tahar on down, man. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. And that's exactly what Christians do. They don't want to regard the truth of the Bible, man, because they're so stuck on the Babylon juice, man. You know, the ways of Esau. The lies and deception. Verse 25, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. Yeah, they wasn't trying to hear it. They ain't trying to hear it, man. They think they got it. Verse 26, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And how is the Lord, one of the ways the Lord is going to laugh when and he's definitely going to go through those calamities. Jacob trouble is upon these niggas, man. You know, prideful niggas like him last night. And how's the Lord, one of the ways the Lord going to laugh? By way of them same very men that people come up to thinking these dudes don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? When they're actually in all reality, actual reality, are dealing with the actual prophets, man, the true Bible scholars in the earth today, man. That's who these men are, man. And they can't see it. They can't get it. So the Lord is going to laugh through it because ain't nobody going to feel sorry for these dudes, man. These people, when the Lord starts dropping the hammer on them and bringing judgment, man, which he's judging daily. But when he starts really judging like he's going to start judging, ain't nobody going to feel sorry, man. Like it says, these men are going to laugh, man. I told you. Didn't we tell him? That's what they're going to be getting, man. You know, the biggest I told you so on the planet Earth, man. It says, I will mock when your fear cometh. And that fear is coming, man. And they're going to be mocked, man. You know, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. And that's definitely going to happen. And it's going to come. It's going to spin your head how fast and often it's coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Until it takes you on out, man, because it's what it's going to do. It's going to take you out at the end of the day, man. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So during that time, when you actually try to find the Lord, God, help, please save me. You know, he's not going to hear that crap. You know, Jesus, you're going to be calling on Jesus and God, and he's not going to answer you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, them calamities are coming, man. You know, verse 29, I may as well finish it on out. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Exactly. Christians, they hate knowledge, man. And they're not choosing the fear of the Lord, man. You know, because the Christianity does not teach the fear of the Lord. The Christianity teaches love, 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 love. That's what they teach, man. And it's ridiculous, man. You know, Christianity is that's a bugged out doctrine, man. You know, for the wicked. Verse 30, they would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. You know, they weren't trying to hear this word. This word is the counsel of the Lord. And they didn't want to hear that correction, man, because the word of the Lord corrects. You know, it's going to call you out on your BS, what you're doing, man. You know, and they, like it says, they were none of my reproof. They weren't trying to hear my counsel. They despise all my reproof. You know, they don't like it, man. Jake don't like to hear you ain't supposed to be eating pork or you ain't supposed to be smoking. You know, he don't want to hear that. You ain't supposed to be committing adultery with that man's wife, man. Jake don't want to hear that, man. They despise those words. Verse 31, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So, hey, everything, all them things are going to catch you up, man. You're going to eat the fruit of your own way. You think you got it? Okay, watch this. Watch what the Lord has for you. You're going to find out you were wrong, man. Verse 32, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. So that's the difference between your 2/3 and your 1/3. The 1/3, the 2/3 is going to be destroyed, and the 1/3 are going to be delivered, man. They're going to be protected and safe during all these evil and perilous times, and ultimately the destruction of America, man. So, hey, the Christians, hey, again, they don't got it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, more lessons. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna watch the last night's live stream. And definitely, I'm sure more lessons are going to, and points to be made from just that one live stream alone is going to come. So look to hear back from me with more. So, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect, which I hope to be a part of. Abrata Babakashah. With that, giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath Shal Dawadat Shalom.